After we finished up at Pacific Dunes on day 3, we drove into town, had some dinner and a couple drinks, and then checked into our off-site hotel for the remainder of the trip. Our hotel had direct beach access, so the next morning we decided to have a little nature's ice bath before heading back to the resort for the last round.
For some part of the YouTube channel. What is this? Is this a snake? What is that?
Kelp, bro.
You're kelp. You got a torn meniscus. Don't yell at me. Is that a shark? This is fucking trouble enough.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't do this. This is unbearable.
Once I stopped complaining, we went back to the hotel and got ready for our final round of the trip at Sheep Ranch. We had some time to kill in the morning, which is why I went to the beach, and this is actually the morning that we went on a hike in search of the labyrinth. I really can't stress how much there is to do off the course at Bandon, both in town and at the resort, and would definitely recommend building in as much free time to your trip's itinerary as possible. With all that being said, you definitely want to get to Sheep Ranch early because it is the furthest drive from the resort at about 10 to 15 minutes from the Bandon Dunes clubhouse, but also they have this private range, cool little trail as you walk over there, and almost nobody knows about it, and you pretty much end up having the range to yourself before your tee time. And we actually ended up enjoying the range so much that we caught it a little too close to our tee time, and I didn't have my camera set up by the time I teed off. So we're picking up here in the fairway. I yanked my drive OB, so I just dropped up near Kyle's ball. So we're dropping for 3, or shooting 3 here. It's a dogleg left, downhill par 5, playing out to the ocean. And as I've mentioned throughout these videos, we had plenty of microphone issues. Essentially every time I got more than 3 feet away from the camera, the audio got all squeaky and scratchy, so I really don't have audio for any of the clips coming up. With that being said, I think everyone's probably as sick of hearing my voice as I am of doing these voiceovers, so I'm going to chill for this video, just loop some music behind the clips, and we'll have a nice, relaxing 18 holes at Sheep Ranch to finish off the trip. So as you can see, not a great start to those first couple holes, but we ended up turning it around and getting a couple more pars, and we're actually going to pick this one up for par as well, and we'll be +2 through 5 going into arguably the coolest tee shot you'll probably ever hit, unless you are able to make the trip over to Ireland or Scotland or Cape Breton up in Nova Scotia. Conditions for the day stayed like this the entire round. We did have what seemed to be like maybe a 10-12 mile an hour wind blowing out towards the ocean, which is why you see me aiming quite a bit left here, because I went into the ocean 3 times the last time we made it to Bandon, and I was not about to relive that. One of the really upsetting parts with the audio is the amount of conversation missed between myself, Kyle, and our playing partner and his caddy, due in part to the amount of double jack and cokes we had going over the course of the day. A lot of people like to argue about how you should play your first trip to Bandon or any trip to Bandon, and really I don't think there's a wrong answer, although I think Sheep Ranch is a great way to end the day, and it's also a great way to end your trip, as you'll see over the course of the rest of the video. footage of the tee shot, which is fitting because I lost my tee shot right into the gorse patch, so I just kind of dropped back here with Kyle. I think we had 175 into the green on the ninth hole, and I would end up going long of the green, as I probably should have played it more like a 165 shot and let the ball chase back. And then I think we also lose the putting clips here, but I would end up making double bogey on this one and ending the front nine at +5. now we're +8 through 14. I'm starting to do the math in my head, and I know if I par out from here, I will shoot an 80. So I'm starting to be a little bit aggressive here. I told the caddy I'm going for the green. He said there's no way you'll get it there, just put the ball over to the left. And instead of trusting my gut, I went ahead and listened to him, so I aimed left. And I smashed it straight over the coastline into the ocean. Really not too upset about that one. It was probably one of the better drives I've had the entire day. Just wish I would have listened to my gut instead of the caddy and hit the shot I wanted to hit. So we drop here, shooting for 3, really hoping for an up and down for par to keep it at +8. So now we're at one of the coolest holes probably in the world, the very iconic 16th hole at Sheep Ranch. I think it was playing about 150 yards this time around. I have an 8-iron and kind of wish I did a better job at filming this one because I hit a beautiful 8-iron. Winds up about 10 feet right of the hole, kind of catches a little bit of a slope on this very undulating green. I unfortunately do not have any clips from the green as I got a little bit carried away with taking pictures and panoramics and all sorts of non-YouTube type content pics, but I would let my birdie putt out and make par, and we are still +9 now with 2 holes left. And this is another one of the coolest walks in the entire resort. The walkway up to the 17th tee, which is definitely my favorite hole on the course. It takes you up into this almost stadium tee box surrounded by ghost trees into a short par 4, and you essentially play from a tee box stadium of ghost trees along the coastline into a green that is also surrounded by ghost trees. It's very scenic. It's a very great last hole in the ocean. It's a very great wind down to the round. last, we have reached the 18th hole. From the green tees, it's playing 436 yards. It's par 5. The course kind of catches a lot of flack for the ending hole, but honestly, I really like this hole. It plays 486 from the tips. We're playing the one-ups today. And Bill Core and Ben Crenshaw just said that essentially if this played as a par 4, it would play as one of the more difficult holes on the course, and they didn't want to end the round that way. So they made it a par 5. And I think that sums up what Sheep Ranch is as a whole. You have just a very fun round. There's no bunkers. It's a very fun course, and they didn't want to ruin that with a beastly par 4 to top it off. So I went driver, 7-iron into what is essentially kind of a big punch bowl green. You've got kicker left, kicker behind. Everything kind of funnels into all these pockets on the green. And as you can see, we got the sun setting, and it really was just an awesome, awesome place to finish up. And yes, that's where my 7-iron ended up. I kind of played a sweeping cut in off the left. I'm sure it kicked off a couple hills and rolled its way around to get there, but now we essentially have the 3.5, 4-footer for eagle. Would be my second eagle ever, and would also be an awesome 90th hole to finish off the trip. And that puts us at a plus 880, which is both my lowest gross score and lowest in relation to par. And just an awesome way to end the trip. I really cannot stress enough how amazing this place is. We're already planning our third trip, which I'm hoping to have more equipment, better microphones, and provide an even better viewing experience for everybody here on YouTube that time around, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. As always, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.